have been busy the last couple days packing, getting ready for my upcoming cruise. I leave in the morning and I am always trying to figure out how to downsize my packing, and I have come up with a few small little tiny things that I'm super excited about to try on my next cruise. So most of those are going to be going in my carry-on. I'm packing that tonight, so I thought I would share them with you. Hello everyone, I'm Sharon from Sharonatsea Travel, and if you're new here to the channel, please hit that subscribe button if you like the content, and let's get right into this video. I'm excited to share these items with you. I have 14 of them, and the first one is probably one of my favorites. This is so cool. So look at this. They are tiny little travel scissors. I think they're the tiniest scissors I've ever seen. They have a little top here because they are very sharp. These little suckers here will cut through like a credit card, cardboard, plastic. They'll cut little strings off fabrics, all kinds of things, but they are very sharp, so be careful. Keep that top on when you're not using them. They have a little kind of loop thing that you can hook them to maybe a backpack, carabiner, your keychain, and the cool thing is they are TSA approved. That's right, I have heard that people have had these on the outside of their backpack going through TSA at the airport, and they didn't get confiscated. So these are super cool. They are like 1.3 inches, and they are the tiniest scissors I've ever seen, and they are awesome. The next thing I have is this cool magnetic AirPod strap. This wraps around your neck here, keeps your AirPods safe. You can put them in your ears, and they're not getting away from you. I know a lot of times AirPods can fall out of your ears, and if they fall out on like an airplane or something, roll under a seat, you may never find those again. In fact, that happened to our granddaughter before, and she never found them. So this is a cool way to kind of keep them with you and keep them secure. So these suckers are expensive, so you want to keep track of them at all times. And the next new item I have, I think this is super cool. It is a little keychain pill holder. So I know there's all kinds of different like pill holders out there. This isn't to bring all of your pills with you on a cruise or on your travels. This is simply when you need to just take a few with you. Say maybe you have some kind of condition where you always need to keep some medication by your side at all times. This is a great little gadget to take out on a port day if you're on a cruise or any of your travels when you're out on an excursion. You're going out hiking, camping, something like that. This is great, and it's waterproof. It is waterproof. That's what's really cool. So let me first show you how little it is. It's really tiny, and I did put some paper in here because I'm going to show you that it's truly waterproof. And we're actually checking this out for the first time. So let's take a look here. You can hook it to things like your keychain. You can put it on a lanyard so you can keep it with you and have it readily available if you need some type of medication really quick. You can put it on a belt loop, on a keychain. So there's lots of ways to keep this. So let's dip it in the water, shake it around a little bit here. I'll leave it in there for a second. All right. Now let's open it up and see if any water got inside. Actually, I should probably, water will get inside when I open it if I don't wipe it off. Okay. And it's dry. Everything's dry, and there is not a speck of water inside. So this is a really cool little thing. I just ran across this recently, and I thought this would come in really handy to maybe take a few things, like if we just wanted Tylenol or something like that too with us on an excursion or a port day. So cool little gadget. The next thing I have are these new Zippered scrunchies. I don't know if you've seen these before, but I have never seen these, and I thought they were super cool. They come in a 4-pack. There's also a gray one, but I actually already packed that one for my trip. Yeah, there's a little zipper right here, and you can put things in like a chapstick. You can put in some money. You can even put a ship card in here. It will fit, although it's a little awkward when you put it in your hair with the ship card in, but so many things will fit, a key, so all kinds of things. But basically you put it in, let's see, let me find some. Here, I'm gonna put the pill container in just to kind of show you how it works. You zip it up, and then you just put it in your hair. And there you go. So you can actually put stuff all array around and fit several things in here, and it'll still like make a ponytail in your hair and work. So this is a great way to keep some of your things secure, especially if you're going to the beach, maybe doing some water activities, you're in a pool, and that way you can keep things like your money and maybe any keys or things, any incidentals that you don't want to be misplaced. Maybe you have a piece of jewelry you had to take off or something. Anything you can keep in these little scrunchies and they will stay safe. Another cool item I just purchased were these little hand soap sheets. So they come in a pack of 5, actually, all different color little containers here. And when you open them up, there's just the tiniest little sheets of little paper, and you take them out, you basically lay it in your hand. It just takes a couple drops of water, and it turns into, let me show you here. I'll put a little water on my hand. It just kind of disintegrates in your hand and lathers up and makes a nice little soapy thing. Anyways, these are great. They don't take up a lot of space. I know when we travel, our kids like us to bring the pump bottle of hand soap, and that takes up a lot of space in our luggage. So these are a great alternative because there's like 100 in these, so you can bring 1 or 2 of these with you, and this is great for cruise ships or any type of travel. And they have the tiniest little hook on here. I don't know if you can see it. So you can kind of hook them to the outside of a backpack with a carabiner or something like that, and take them with you maybe when you're out, if you're going camping or going out, or if you think you might need to have a little something extra to wash your hands while you're out. Now that my hands are clean, we are about halfway through the video. Please leave a comment below. Let me know if you have tried any of these things that I am showing you today, and if so, how do you like them? Now let's move on to the next item, and this is one that's really not new to me. I have showed it in some of my other videos, but I love this, and it's very small. It's my little Vera Bradley, kind of like a change purse bag. It has a front clear pocket here, so you can put like your ship card in it, or in the back, I usually put back here on the back side like a credit card, and that's where I keep a few dollars here. And I like this because I can hook this on my lanyard when I'm on a cruise, and I like to keep my gambling money in here, my casino money. So this is perfect to wear around. I don't really like to bring a big purse or carry a bigger bag, so this is just so convenient for a cruise. Now the next thing I'm gonna share with you, and this is this mini little contact lens holder. So you open it up, and it's got the little right and left container here to put your contact lenses in. There is a small container that you can put your cleaner, your saline in right here. And then there is a couple little gadgets here that some people may use to help put your contacts in and take them out. I don't personally use those, but it does come with them. So this is pretty cool here. It opens up, you can fill it up like that. And then you take the top off, and then it's just a little end like a squirt bottle, So this is great for things like an excursion day, a port day, put in your port day bag. I bring this with me all the time because you never know when you're going to be maybe at the beach, you get sand in your eye, and if you wear contacts, that can be miserable. And you can't really take them out always and put them back in unless you have like some saline or something. They can get really dry. So this is just so tiny and convenient. Also, if you're just going somewhere maybe for the full day, even when you're at home or something, this is just a nice little thing to keep in your purse at all times if you're wearing contacts. So it's just great. It has a little mirror here. It's also great when you're taking maybe long flights and things where you want to take your contacts out at night, sleep on the plane a little bit, and then put them back in the morning before you arrive. And so I love this. I've been taking this on my last couple cruises since I got it, and it's been a lifesaver. All right, I think we are up to number 8 now, and that is aloe vera little gel packs. Now, I usually buy a box like this on Amazon, and it comes with 30 of these little packs inside. So I'll usually buy that, and it will last me several months, many cruises, and I will usually take, it depends on who's going, but if the whole family's going, I may take 8 or 10 of these. Sometimes I just take a couple. but it has the aloe vera gel in it. So these are great for if you get a sunburn or something and you want to rub some of it on. It helps heal it, helps cool it down. So these are great. They don't really, I mean, they're flat. They don't take up any space. So this is just so much nicer than, you know, bringing a bottle full of aloe vera or like the soothing gel for a sunburn. You can use them for other things too. You know, sometimes maybe you get a rash or other things that you may want to just put some on. But the main reason is for the sunburn if you're going to the Caribbean. So I always have these on hand, and they are a great addition to my toiletry bag. The next one is one I showed a few months back in one of my videos, but I think it's worth showing again because this has actually come in very handy. It was one of those things we purchased. I kind of purchased it as a joke for my husband, and it actually turned out to be one of his favorite things he uses on all our cruises. So it's just flat. I mean, you can throw it in the luggage anywhere. It barely weighs anything. It's like a kind of like a fake kind of leather, but you just snap it together once you get on the cruise ship or to your hotel, and it makes a little valet tray like this. You can set it on your night table, put things in it like your keys, money, chapstick, ship cards, lanyards, things like that. And then you don't have to worry about them rolling off onto the floor. You can even kind of lay your phone in it if you want. So this has come in very handy for us on cruises because I don't know how many times you've set stuff on those little tiny nightstands by the bedside and things roll off onto the floor and way under the bed, and then you're down on the floor searching for them. So this is a really inexpensive, handy thing to take on a cruise with you. The next thing, Olay Daily Facials. I love these things. I didn't really think I would, but I've been using these for probably a year now, and I love them. They are a water-activated dry cleansing cloth. So these are so convenient for things like, you know, to take off your makeup. Also, just to wash your face with in general, they make your face so soft. I mean, I love these things. So they come in I buy usually a bigger box like this. You get a couple of these inside with several sheets. Actually, this one has 66 sheets in it. And then I take a few out. I put them in a little Ziploc baggie, fold it, and I just stick it in my toiletry bag. And this is what I usually use to wash my face with, like every night before I go to bed on the ship, or if I want to take off any makeup or anything. And they are awesome. Like I said, they're very gentle on your skin. These, I think, are unscented as well. And, you know, they don't dry your skin out or anything, and they just feel soft and nice. Number 11 is this mini travel jewelry case. I love this little thing. So now this one actually has my initial on it. This one was a gift, but they do sell these on Amazon, and this is so great for travel. You open it up. I don't want to tip it too much because I have a few earrings in it and little bracelets there, but there's a spot for rings. You can put some other things in here, bracelets, earrings, and things, and there's a little mirror here and a little thing you can pull down, hang some necklaces or bracelets there. So I love this little thing. It just tucks right into my carry-on because I always like to keep my jewelry with me in my carry-on. I don't ever pack it in my checked luggage, and it doesn't take up a lot of space. So I really love this, and I bring this on all of my cruises now. I have downsized what I bring as far as jewelry-wise over the years. I used to bring so much more jewelry. I bring a lot less these days, and this is just the perfect size for what I bring on a cruise. Now the next two items I'm gonna say are probably two of the most important items I suggest everyone brings on a cruise with them. And the first one is this. You might know what this is already. Poo-Pourri. That's right. I love these little travel size ones that you can get. There's some larger travel size, but I love these little skinny ones because they really don't take up any room. And I bought this 3-pack of the holiday scents because I love the holiday scents, and they started selling them again already this holiday. So there is like I think this is a berry and bright. It's kind of like a cranberry-ish one. And then this is a balsam bum. So they're both great. And these are, if you don't know, if you're cruising with someone or traveling with someone and they use the bathroom, you're hoping that they have some of these to put in the toilet before they go to the bathroom because you don't want the whole room to smell when they come out. So that's what these are for. It's an alternative to, like, you know, people used to spray Lysol spray and things like that, but Poo-Pourri, these are perfect for travel, and everyone needs these if they're traveling. And the other very important thing that I highly suggest everyone have if they're traveling, especially flying somewhere, checking your luggage, is an Apple AirTag. I know there's other ones too that I think go with Android phones and things. We use the Apple AirTags. You know, if your luggage gets lost or stolen or anything, you can't find it, doesn't show up at your destination, these can track it and tell you where your luggage is. So I highly suggest this. A funny story is right after we purchased these a couple years ago, we went on a flight overseas, and sure enough, the first flight we used these, our luggage was delayed, lost, whatever you want to call it, but it didn't make it when we got to the baggage claim. By monitoring these, we knew it was on its way because we were on a kind of an interesting flight. It was a charter flight. So if we would have left the airport, we may have not been able to get back in to the luggage area to find our luggage later, since we came in on a charter flight. So it's kind of a messy situation there, long story, but anyways, these came in very handy and we have used them ever since. And we have made it all the way to number 14. And this is a really simple thing that you probably actually have laying around your house. And that is a binder clip like this. These can come in handy for so many things. They're so small. I usually bring the ones that are a little bit bigger than this with me a lot too. You can use these for so many things. You can use them to hang little things across the little clothesline in the shower. You can use these to help keep your curtains closed in your cabin if you have maybe a little bit of light peeking through. You can use these to close things up, to keep like cords untangled and keep things organized like that. You can use these like if you have some chips or something, a bag of chips or candy or something, to kind of close the top. But there's just so many things you can use these for. They come in handy. You can purchase these on Amazon. I did put a link in the description below as well, but you can actually grab these at the dollar store, Walmart, Target, anywhere, and you probably, like I said, have some laying around your house. So throw a couple of these in. You never know when they might come in handy. Hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and also leave a comment below and let me know what your favorite item was from today's video. I will also leave the links to all of these items in the description box below so you can check them out for yourselves. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.